Hi, I'm George Gregory, and welcome to Channel 2 News. As we know, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, the Pearl Harbor Naval Base, located in the Hawaiian Territories, was attacked by Japanese air and naval forces. This attack has come as a great shock to Hawaii and the rest of the United States. We unwillingly have been pulled in to World War II. The American Navy suffered huge losses, as follows. We were attacked by 353 Japanese aircraft in 2 waves, launched from 6 Japanese aircraft carriers. 4 U.S. Navy battleships were sunk, along with 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers, an anti-aircraft training ship, and 1 mine layer. 2,402 Americans were killed, and 1,282 wounded. Japanese losses were very light. 29 aircraft were destroyed and 5 midget submarines. 65 Japanese servicemen were killed, and we captured 1 sailor. As we can imagine, many families are grieving and are heartbroken over the losses of loved ones at Pearl Harbor. Here's what President Roosevelt had to say on these facts.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. Indeed, 1 hour after Japanese air squadrons had commenced bombing in the American island of Oahu, the Japanese ambassador to the United States and his colleague delivered to our Secretary of State a full reply to a recent American message. Japan has therefore undertaken a surprise offensive extending throughout the Pacific area. The facts of yesterday and today speak for themselves. No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory. With confidence in our armed forces, with the unbounding determination of our people, we will gain the inevitable triumph, so help us God.
Welcome back to Channel 2 News. As of today, December 8th, 1941, we have declared war on the Empire of Japan. Japan's attack is thought to be an attempt to neutralize the U.S. Pacific Fleet, which could allow them to advance to Malaya and the Dutch East Indies, where Japan can take natural resources from this area, such as oil and rubber. As I said earlier, Japan's attack consisted of 2 waves. The first attack was the primary attack, while the second wave was used to finish whatever task remained. The first wave contained the largest bulk of weapons to attack capital ships, mainly the specially adapted Type 91 aerial torpedoes. In all, 408 Japanese aircraft were intended to be used, 360 for the 2 attack waves, 48 on defensive combat air patrol, including 9 fighters from the first wave. Well, that's all the news we have for today, so I'm George Gregory, and we'll see you later.